It's an animal world out there. Watch the World Animal Awareness Society channel and feel right at home. Come, sit, subscribe, and stay a while. On this episode of Rescuing Rogue with Detroit Pit Crew Dog Rescue.
Where are you going? Hi. Where are you going?
So that's my exercise. Yeah. Stuck up under the lake. I need a gallon of water. That dog gave me these.
We chased this dog for about 3 hours today, trying to catch him and stuff, and finally we were able to get him. He's too small to be trapped. You know, he wouldn't set our trap off. So he was running out into traffic, and we were on a very busy road, so we were blocking traffic. We tried to get him in backyards, but the problem was he's so skinny he can get through metal railing and stuff. So this was a scary one for me today. And scary, and this could have ended very badly. So the next step is to get this dog to safety, and we have a trap set. We're gonna have to thank you again so much. We're gonna have to go and pick up the trap, and your significant other and my significant other have been sitting there waiting for us and want to know what's going on. So.
And then what are you gonna do with the dog?
Then the dog is gonna come to my house, go to the overnight. It will be taken to the vet's office in the morning. Look how thirsty he is.
Say, I was thirsty too. You gave me the workout of a lifetime there, little bunny.
So today started out as kind of a boring day, and it ended up very, very exciting and scary. Now all of a sudden, you know, she's sweet. You saw a couple times she did not want to be caught, so she was, you know, showing teeth and stuff. But now look at her, just as happy and as sweet as she can be, eating her church's chicken. So when we saw her, she was out near the road. So we knew that it was very imperative to try to catch her, because we did not want her to get hit by a car. Usually we will not chase dogs, but the problem is she's small, so we couldn't put the trap down. She wouldn't be heavy enough to set the trap off.
And we didn't have
And we didn't have the trap with us. And so it was very imperative that we were able to try to catch her, because certainly by tomorrow she would have been dead. I mean, no doubt about it. We watched her walk right out onto Grand River. What's interesting is some church people pulled up next to me at one time when we had gotten her in an alley and stuff, and they were all dressed up in church, and they're like, we saw her earlier, please get her. So the community was kind of coming together, and before you got there, some people were coming out of church, and this guy drove up on us, and he's like, he saw us chasing her, and he's like, she's over here, because she had lost us. And so then we went around and we found her. We were able to continue the chase, because the neighbors were telling us, oh, she's over here, she's over there. And then, of course, we had assistance, we had others coming to help and stuff. So I would say this was an excellent result today. I'm very happy. We have to catch these dogs somehow. We're trying to protect her from getting hit by a car. So if we have to use a snare, we have to use the snare. If we have to use a trap, whatever means we can grab these dogs safely and keep them from getting hit by a car and killed, we're gonna use. And it doesn't matter to me what other people think, because they're not out there doing this type of work.
Scared me so bad. I was so worried about you. I was. I thought something bad was going to happen to you.
These kind people called us. This dog showed up on their porch here and does not belong to them. And I see the poor little guy right there, it looks like, in a box. Outside. He spent 2 whole nights out here. Hi, sweet baby. Hi. Oh, I bet you're kind of cold, aren't you? You're kind of cold. What happened to you? Did you get a little bit lost? So he looks, like somebody was trying to take care of him. He's got a sweater on, and his hair isn't terribly matted, but he's definitely cold. So we'll go ahead and get him secured and get him to the vet's office, and we will try to find his owners and see what happened here.
You know what? Let's bring him back in the run here. Cheese for him. And we have the scanner ready.
Yep, I bet you. Let's see.
Scan.
Come on, bud. I have a microchip. No.
Nothing. No chip detected.
No chip.
I always go outside just in case it. Nothing.
Okay, so
We got a little run right here for our little baby little bed.
okay. Oh, looky there.
So cute.
Isn't he cute?
Yeah, you good little boy.
Oh, look at him. This is better than being outside in that cold, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a good first start.
Yeah. How you doing, Wilfred?
Food and water.
He's so sweet. It was very cold. They had him in a box outside. So
Okay.
shivering.
He was shivering.
So this street, someone found him.
They showed up on their porch. He showed up on their porch, and so they put a box out there with a blanket in there. But you know, they had other dogs in the house. Didn't want to bring them in. So,
All right.
so he's out
He's
there.
cute.
Yeah, isn't he adorable?
Surprised he doesn't have a chip.
I'm-
Looks like he had just recently gotten groomed. Like,
Yeah. So we'll put a shout out on for the Love of Louie, and we'll notify Detroit Animal Control that we're in possession of the dog, and notify Macomb County as we do to let them know that we have picked up a stray in Detroit, and we'll see if we can find an owner.
Why do you notify those other parties too?
It's the law. So we do notify Detroit Animal Control that we're in possession of the dog, and we send an email to Macomb County Sheriff's Office to let them know that we picked up a stray dog in Detroit and is being housed in Macomb County.
Okay. Very good. Hi. Hi.
You know what, she was scared. The girls gave her her bath and kind of brushed off. She was scared, so later, Bria, someone said they'll sit in with her and get the too. But yeah,
I figured if we could put her under, we'll get all the mats out.
oh, most definitely.
Meet Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell was rescued on Super Bowl Sunday. Some officers contacted us. They saw her living in an abandoned garage. And she was off of the service drive, and they were afraid she was going to be hit by a car. So we went and trapped her. She was not happy to be rescued, but now look at her. Isn't she adorable?
Is she okay if I went in?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Let me spend just a moment with her. Hi.
How you doing, Tinkerbell?
Hi. You got some smelly good food here. This is the smelly good right here. Hi. Now, how long has she been here? Since Super Bowl Sunday?
Well, no, she was at my house for a couple days. She was so scared we didn't want to traumatize her too much. So she was brought here today, but she was at my house.
Yeah, she doesn't care for me and my camera.
Yeah, she's a little scared, but she's...
Yeah, it's okay. Can you have a sniff? Want a sniff? Hi. Just a sniff. Is that a sniff? Hi. Yeah, you're all bundled up.
That's a good girl. She loves cheese, don't you? That's your favorite food. Hi, Tinkerbell. Hi, good girl.
What is she? What's going on with the ears and the
It
facial?
looks, it looks like she got attacked. The one ear has split in half on the left. If you look, it would be her right ear, but from your point of view, it would be the left. You see that ear split right in half, and so probably got attacked some time ago by another dog and never got treated. So she is a doll, though. She's really is warmed up to me and loved Jim right from the start.
She has an interesting face. She looks like more of the international dogs that we see. You know, these collective mixed mutts. So, do you got a little foxy in you?
Yeah.
Do you got a little foxy? All right, let me come out of here.
You can see our Parvo puppies if you're interested in that.
I am. And these just came in.
Yeah, came in yesterday, dumped on the side of the road. DTE workers saw the person actually take a blue bin, put it on the side near I-94 and Cashew in Detroit, and he saw the bin moving and then saw a head pop up. And so as soon as he got up on the dogs, he pulled over and he took possession of them and called us. And it turns out these puppies are very sick. They are parvo. They have parvo, so they're being treated for parvo right now. So,
Do you suspect that somebody got a hold of the puppies and there was a discovery parvo and they're just like, hey, we gotta get rid of them?
probably. I just wish that they would contact us or almost any other rescue, Humane Society, anybody, but don't leave puppies out that are sick on the side of the road. Obviously it's not a good idea. So we have the two little males, they're here.
Names?
We have Tigger and Pooh, like Pooh Bear. And then we have Piglet on the other side, that's the female.
Perfect.
But so these little babies, they are on fluids,
Let me
obviously.
actually put just a little bit of light on here too.
So receiving fluids and some, as you can see, not feeling good at all. But they got toys. I know, it's not fun, is it? Not feeling good.
What are they going through?
Parvo treatment right now. So these puppies are all positive for parvo. A
Look at
very
you.
preventable disease. The simple vaccination that doesn't cost that much.
What does parvo do to a dog? What
Parvo
happens?
basically eats up their intestinal system and causes them to, eventually they die of really dehydration and, I don't believe it's a very happy death,
Yeah. Okay, show me else who else you have here. Sorry, buddy. Very sorry.
So And this one, make sure I'm getting these right. That one is, where do we see the name here? Well, one's Tigger and one's Pooh.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Tigger and this one's Pooh. Oh, look, we got your little tiger there. So.
And this dog has parvo.
Yeah, and he's
It looks like it's a Staffordshire, or of that sort.
So we call them Heinz 57 Detroit Specials. They're a little mix of a lot of things.
Okay.
And then watch your bleach there. Is you step on the bleach just to prevent the transmission of the disease. It's a water bleach mix.
I'll take just a moment. Let's actually see what's going on here. So right at this moment, we're putting our feet in a water bleach mix.
Yep, because parvo is highly, highly, highly contagious. So we make sure that we do all the right things so that we don't transmit the disease.
Okay.
And then we got the female here. This is Piglet. And Piglet is the most ill of the three. She is very sick. She immediately, as soon as we brought her in yesterday, started...
We can leave her just as a...
Okay. She started throwing up blood and bits of plastic as soon as we brought her in yesterday.
So parvo is the type of thing that it kicks your butt pretty quick.
Yeah, it's definitely can be a fatal disease if it goes untreated, for sure. And we have a lot of people that reach out to us about home remedies. Give them some Vaseline; it will coat their intestines and stuff. We prefer not to do that. We go with licensed veterinary hospitals that have a lot of experience with this type of disease because we want these animals to have the best chances possible for living. And this is a very expensive disease to treat, actually.
This little guy, Piglet, who is most severely ill. Prognosis, expectation of life?
Well, we are hoping that she bounces back, but parvo is a type of disease that goes up and down. There's no real treatment for parvo. We basically treat the symptoms and make sure that they're hydrated and stuff. There's no cure for parvo. We treat the symptoms and hope that the dogs live, and 99% of the time they do live. We've had, in the history of our organization, we've had one puppy that did die from parvo, complications from parvo. We could not save that dog, but in general, usually our success rate's pretty high.
Okay. Is Parker still in house?
No, Parker, that was
pretty quick.
Yeah, that one he got.
Just,
that was a while ago.
And in and out.
Yeah, he went pretty quick. I'm trying to think of who else we might have here. We have Willa. Oh, you were with us, Willa.
Yes, I want to see Willa.
Yes, let's see Willa. Willa might be under.
I'm sorry, that's who I meant. White Willa.
Oh yes.
Who had White Willa, not Parker.
Yes.
Hang on, we're just adjusting. Currently, we're just adjusting our pulse oximetry. Sometimes it gets a little ornery, but it's good now. We can see that we've got an oxygen saturation 97%, a heart rate or pulse rate of 121 beats per minute, which is fine. And we're just closing up the abdominal incision from Willa's spay for ovariohysterectomy. When we spay a dog, we remove their entire uterus and ovaries. We do not tie tubes like in people. That's now that, and so that's what we're doing. We're just closing her up. So I'm currently closing up her abdominal musculature. Hey, Megan. It's just being ornery. Sometimes those units get a little ornery. That doesn't mean that there's anything bad for Willa.
So we are now here at Centerline Veterinary Hospital. We're checking on some of the dogs that we've picked up in the last couple of days to see how they're doing.
Okay. Do one of them have a name that we're going to go see?
Yeah, they all have names. The first one that we'll probably see here will be Hardy. He's one of the little puppies that we got. Indeed, puppy. Hi. Is Hardy back here? Yes. This is Hardy. We got him out of Rouge Park. Him and his mama were dumped in the park. We think we're not sure if she was dumped pregnant. He was the only puppy we could find. He was actually, they were hunkered down in a homemade shelter back there.
Let's get close and let's talk sweet and quiet right by Hardy.
We'll look.
So go ahead and get your face right here and tell me what's going on with Hardy.
So look at Hardy here. Hardy is a very, very cute boy. Look at him. He's very tired, boy. So Hardy was actually, we rescued him in Rouge Park. Him and his mama, they were living in a man-made shelter out there. Somebody called us and said they saw the mom and they saw she had milk, and they asked us to come rescue him, so we did. Now he's at the vet's office getting a lot of TLC and sleep.
That looks like a bulldog?
Yeah, could be.
What a beautiful little puppy.
Isn't he adorable? He must be dreaming because he's moving his little legs.
So, this morning though,
Get up at all.
this morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
You brought a dog in.
Yes, we did. We brought 2 kittens actually, and then we brought a dog in. A dog that had been wounded. It was found by a resident of Detroit. Okay, so we'll come on back here. So we have a couple of dogs. We have sweet little boy Gable. He was left in an abandoned house. Somebody had actually duct taped his legs. We're not sure why, if they were trying to help stabilize. He looks like he has some deformities you see here. But he was left in a closet in Detroit. Some maintenance man came in and found him, and they took the duct tape. Hi, I love you. I love you. So we took him and brought him here to the vet's office, and he's getting care and deworming because you had a big Buddha belly, didn't you? You did. Oh, I love you. I love you so much. I love you.
Boy, it's a good thing I'm shooting in high speed until I can slow that down. Hi. Hi, you pussy britches.
So this is Marathon. She's very sweet.
How is this?
Marathon. Marathon was rescued at a marathon by this young man, by our helper today, Dree. He actually saw her and felt bad for her and took her in, and he's been feeding her, and so we're backing the vetting. He wants to keep her. So we're making sure she gets all the vetting and all the care that she needs. She's definitely looking better than the day when he first picked her up. She was very, very emaciated. Look at her, how pretty she is. So she's looking much better, much healthier.
We would find pictures on your Facebook page, correct?
I think we did post a picture of her on her Facebook page, yes.
Okay. Did you bring another dog in today?
Yes, we did. We're not sure where that
Hi, my name's Terry. I own
Alrighty.
Centerline Veterinary Clinic. I can just walk wherever I want.
Yes. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So this little girl we brought in today, we named her Tiny. Come here, Tiny. Come on.
Hello, Tiny.
Tiny is beautiful, and she's very tiny. As you can see here, she had a wounded neck. So you see the wound went all the way around. It appears that she had possibly a embedded collar. She's a tiny little girl. She's a beautiful girl. I love you. I love you. Isn't she adorable?
Yes.
I love her.
And again, what's her name?
Tiny.
Would you bring Tiny over a little bit and maybe she'll sit with you a little bit? Nice and nice.
Good girl, Tiny.
Hi.
So this is another stray dog just running around the streets. No place to go. Somebody picked her up. They felt sorry for her. They felt sorry for her, and they called us and asked us to come. Obviously, she has a. If we look at it from the underneath here, you'll see this is a severe wound that she has actually. You see that?
Oh my.
It's she is severely in.
Oh my. So what did she? Was it still digging in when you got to her?
No, there was nothing there when we got her. We're not sure how this happened. I think when the finders found her, she was wounded like this. So we're not sure. We believe this came from probably a cable of some sort.
And this was literally just a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and that wound goes all the way around her neck. You can see here. It's bad. See there. So look how sweet she is.
She's totally sweet.
She's a sweet girl.
You seem to only really find the sweet ones.
I do. They're all sweet. You smell better too. They gave you a bath, didn't they? They gave you a bath. Oh, I love you so much. I love you. I give you kisses every day, all day. You know, all these nice dogs running around Detroit, it doesn't make sense, right?
sure what's going on.
I'm sure they're going to be working on her here shortly. Good girl. Good girl, Tiny. And then we have our dogs in the back. We have in here. I'm so sorry. Baby there. So this sweet little baby.
I don't know. You don't look so sweet. You don't smell so sweet either. Hey, what makes you so sweet?
That's Chris Kringle.
Oh, sure. It's all in the name.
That's exactly it. He was left behind by some tenants, left behind to die in a house. So he is the subject of a cruelty case. We actually have the prosecutor's office is investigating this, and we're hoping that the owners of this dog will be prosecuted. So we have some evidence here that we're keeping. And we'll have an investigator from the prosecutor's office coming in to check out all the evidence and decide.
It never ends, does it?
It never does end. No, it doesn't. So, and then this is the mama to the baby. She's a little afraid of the camera there. She was, isn't she pretty then? They look just alike. She good girl. She good girl.
You want to sniff on me?
She good girl.
I'm gonna do a little monkey tent. You can sniff on me and I'll film over here. What's going on, Mama?
That's what she wants to know. She's like, I don't know. What's
Hardy's
that?
a pretty puppy. Hardy's
So
pretty.
her name is Laura.
Who?
Laurel.
Laura and Hardy.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Is everything good? Let me get her eyeballs. Hold on. Come on, oh, there we go. Oh, that's that forlorn. What's the matter, Mama? Mama?
Everybody behaving.
All right, what else you got there? What's going on your nose, Mama? What's going on the top of your nose?
Rubbing against the cage.
Okay. All right, so.
And we have Winter. Winter showed up on somebody's porch the night before last, and so the gentleman felt really sorry for her, and he put a space heater outside his house on his porch to keep her warm through the night.
I wonder why he would feel sorry for her.
It's not hard to tell, right? When you see her. Look how nice she is. She's beautiful. She's a good girl.
So, what's her name?
Winter.
All right, Winter, here's the
Yes.
deal. You need to carry a sign with you that says, nobody can cut my ears.
That's
Nobody can touch my ears. I have pretty cool ears.
Yeah.
Right?
She's a good girl.
Do you have pretty cool ears?
Yes.
Winter, how come I can see your ribs?
People didn't feed me, right?
How come we can see your ribs?
That was found in the
That's sad.
the day after.
How come we can see your ribs?
And then we have this little girl that's waking up.
Oh, you mean there's more?
Oh, yeah. Of course,
So it
there's
just
always
continues, doesn't it?
We have another one here. This is, we started calling her Monty. We thought it was a male, but it turns out it's a female, Frosty.
Can I go in and see?
Absolutely. So she just got spayed. So she's hi.
So she's a little tired after the trauma today?
Waking up. Yep.
So she just was fixed.
Yep, she was. And she'll be going to I Heart Dogs. Our friends at I Heart Dogs will be taking sweet girl Frosty in.
Okay, Terry.
She's another stray left out on the streets.
When in every situation that you can, you have the dogs fixed.
Oh yes, absolutely. Oh yes. We definitely want to stop the population growth.
Okay.
Good girl. Good little girl. Oh, I give you the belly rubs. Oh, I rub the belly. I rub the belly. She's a good girl. Yes. Yes.
We received a call from a kind person who was walking home and witnessed this dog get hit by a car. He said the dog was kind of following him and fell over, like laid down and things, and so we rushed to the location and picked him up, brought him here. But he does seem able to, he's able to stand right now, so, but our witness actually saw him get hit by a car, so we definitely know he was hit.
Hi, buddy. Know anything
So-
on him?
No. So we got our doctor here coming in. Dr. Hatfield. She's a new doctor here. This is Tom from World
Hi, Dr. Hatfield. How are you?
So, think we can get him up on the table, or do you want to just examine him down here? Okay. Now, the witness said that he was limping significantly, but
Okay.
we don't see that now, so maybe he was just stunned.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, poor thing.
Hi, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Doc?
I'm just listening to his heart, make sure his heart rate's good and stable.
What are the things that you usually do when a dog such as this comes in?
We also scan him for a microchip usually pretty much right away, just to see.
So is this guy just out on the street?
I guess.
I was just listening to his heart and his lungs, making sure that he can take good breaths, and that one of the things that happens when they get hit by cars is they can get fractures to their ribs. Come on, buddy. Let me check your mucous membranes. Make sure you're perfusing. Okay, I know. I know.
Like, I don't want that.
He's good in pink, so that's a good sign. I know.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Okay. Overall, he's stable, so that's good. The next thing to do is, like she said, check his microchip, make sure whether he has a home or not, and then we're going to look for any signs of breaks in his bones, and probably, recommend radiographs and making sure that, he's good otherwise. And one of the things we like to do is chest radiographs, make sure we don't see any lung contusions or anything. Yeah, right now he seems stable. Obviously we can't see what's going on internally, but his mucous membranes are pink, which means he's perfusing nicely. His heart rate is good. His lungs sound good. He's taking good breaths, and it doesn't look like he's having any difficulty that way.
I noticed this.
Yeah, it looks like something might be wrong with his leg here. I'll examine it more when we have someone to help me, and we'll probably take some radiographs to make sure we don't see any fractures or anything like that. And then it looks like he does have some double dew claws here.
Oh, is that like
Yeah, these are his dew claws, and it looks like he's double dew clawed, like he has two instead of one.
Is that a unique thing?
Yeah, it is pretty unique. I haven't seen it yet, so. Hey, buddy. He's very interested in him. He is intact, right? Do we have a... He is a cute boy. He's stable. But this back leg looks like definitely gonna need some radiographs. Beautiful.
Look at you.
Oh, you're so friendly.
How old do you think he is? He looks old than not.
It looks like he has all his adult teeth in. Can I see? And they don't look like there's a lot of tartar on them. So we usually go for, once the adult teeth are in and there's not much tartar, usually 1 to 2 years of age. If there's a lot of tartar, then maybe over 2 or 5 years old is usually where we
Because
go.
although he physically, in terms of his look and movement, looks a little old, when you actually look at some of his movements, he looks youthful.
Yeah.
Well, we rescued a dog today, and that was hit by a car. And so after we secure the dogs, then we share with a page run by Detroit Animal Control that we are in possession of the dog, so that they know, in case somebody comes looking for their dog at Detroit Animal Control, they know that we have the dog and where the dog is and how we can be reached to return the dog to a potential owner.
So there is a protocol. You
Absolutely.
have to always interact.
I do that for every dog that we find that's stray in Detroit. And not only do we do that, but then we also contact the Macomb County Sheriff's Office, and we let them know that we have picked up a dog in Detroit, and that now the dog is currently was moved to Macomb County for stray hold and medical care. So we email to Macomb County every dog that we pick up in Detroit and bring here, so that they are also aware. And we also let them know that we have contacted Detroit Animal Control. So there's no question we're in possession of this dog, how we got the dog, and where the dog is located. Okay, so back here. We actually are low on dogs right now at the vet's office here. So this is our sweet girl Pepper. Pepper. Oh, be a good girl. Be a good girl.
Hi, Pepper. Hi.
rescued with a prolapsed rectum. And so she,
Today,
yeah.
who brought him in?
A finder. Somebody saw the dog running on I-94 and they stopped their car and he jumped in.
So, but that now dog is claimed by you. So you work with people who do that kind of thing. You say, on our behalf, go ahead and take it over.
Well, we would have directed them to take it to DAC, but they're not open today to the public. So because the dog looks healthy and he looked owned and he wasn't hit by a car, so then we say, and he's a husky, so we're going to say this dog's probably owned and he looked in fairly good shape. But DAC was not open to the public today, so then we agreed, yes, bring him into our veterinary hospital. So we've already posted him up on a site run by Detroit Animal Control. We've posted him on For the Love of Louie as well as our site, so that if there's somebody that owns him, they can identify him and come and get him.
Okay.
And then we have Meadow. So you'll see here the little drain tube that we got. So she had a really nasty wound
Do you
there.
have a name picked out for this dog by any chance? Okay.
Yeah, you name it whatever you want. So, yeah. So that's a quite significant little abscess she had there.
Goodness, yeah.
So,
Look at that. That's awful.
yeah.
Let me see that. I know you don't want to show me.
Let's see here if
I
we
know you don't want to
maybe I
show
can
me.
pick her up.
I know you don't want to show. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I know you. It's no fun.
I know that hurts, doesn't it?
Okay. Prognosis for Meadow.
Oh, I believe she'll be fine. You know, she's on some strong antibiotics, and she's being monitored here at a wonderful vet clinic. So she'll be fine. And she's young. She's only 8 months old.
New guy here.
When you hold
He
it
does
down.
have a microchip.
When you hold it down.
Yeah.
So that would again. He does have a microchip.
Yeah, it came up with information, but now it's gone.
Okay, we'll
That
get
wasn't
it. We'll
fast
get it.
enough.
Yeah. 69. Oh, thank you. 69.
Look like it.
You're skinny. Come on. You gotta gain some weight, mister. He's 69 pounds.
You're only 69
He's
pounds.
skinny. Come on. Come on. Goodness, that's like a Neapolitan. That's what I was like, he's gotta be a lot more weight than that. X-ray. Good boy.
Are you seeing something that looks
I can't talk anything because I'm the technician. I'm not allowed to diagnose.
very good?
Ready. You're doing so good. Good boy. X-ray. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yay! You want a break?
Oh, such a good boy.
Hang on.
Stay there.
Alright, I'll see what else Dr. Amanda wants then.
It was a cuddle. Yeah.
You were so good.
Yes, you were.
Good boy.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yeah, you're a polydactyl dog.
And they call it what?
It's polydactyl.
Polydactyl.
Yeah.
You need those nails trimmed. My goodness, those are long. He's a good boy.
Ooh, what is he eating? I know. Yeah, that looks okay though. Yeah. So nothing obvious.
And then
so
I
we're
try
good.
to get more of
Ooh, yeah,
the leg.
He's been eating.
Because it's
Who knows
the right little leg is the one.
That he's limping on. Okay.
I don't know. Do I need to get more lower of the leg?
No, I think you're good for now. It's just basically to make sure you didn't have any obvious trauma and stuff. But yeah.
That's what he was sensitive. And
Right. And he might have gotten whacked pretty good there because the baby looks okay, I think, right? Yeah. Everything's in place, but there could be fractures there, maybe, but we'll see how he's feeling over the next few days and see how he does.
So can I put him back now?
Yeah. We're just gonna do
So
minimal
he
with
got
him.
a little.
You know, it's questionable. Could his acetabulum have a little fracture? I don't think so, but I still would keep him cage rested.
Yeah.
Everything else looks okay. I don't know what he's been eating, but tons of bones and minerally stuff in his gut and in his colon. Yeah, that's some. And this is his colon coming through here, and that brighter white is more mineral, so like bony stuff. And then you can see this is the back edge of his stomach has a bunch in it too. So eating who knows what. Either somebody fed him some chicken, or
Probably
maybe
whatever-
found something off the street.
Probably whatever he can, since he's not very
Yeah,
fed.
he looks like he's been scraping. So I was just saying, it doesn't look like anything obvious. Maybe maybe a little hairline here, but nothing bad. So we'll keep an eye. Have him
Because he
rest.
extends that leg really far back.
Because the laterals looked
Not putting
okay.
pressure on it.
But I said I don't know what he's been eating, but he's got a lot of bony stuff in there. But yeah, I don't see anything too obvious, so we'll keep a close eye on him. Poor little man. Because it was the right he's sore on more, so.
Yeah, it's the right that he keeps extending.
he might
But
have
he'll
gotten-
walk on it, but then
Or if he got
when he
banged on
stands there, he
Yeah.
extends it.
Okay, so we'll see how he does.
That dog is not being fed properly at all.
Doesn't sound like it, but we don't
What
know.
happens with
We
them?
don't know what happened. Maybe the dog's been missing for 3 weeks, and so what happens is then dogs are not good hunters. They're actually scavengers. So they'll scavenge and eat anything when they can't find a food source. So maybe the dog got away from someone 2 or 3 weeks ago, or this happens a lot in Detroit too. Your house gets broken into, and the burglars come in and take what they want, and leave the doors open, and your dog gets out. That happens all the time. We get calls about that all the time. And so then people don't know, did the burglars steal their dogs? Or did the burglars take their dog? So we don't know. We never know the situation, so we never prejudge a situation. We want to make contact with the owners and say, hey, we found your dog. When's the last time you saw your dog? Was it lost? Are you looking for your dog? And we also have people, unfortunately, they go to prison. So then they leave their dog behind with a family member to watch, and then they don't. The dog gets away. Or people die in Detroit, and then nobody really knows what happens to their animals. So there's a lot of things that happen in the city, and it's up to us to determine those things to decide whether or not a dog should go back to their owner or not.
So Settlon just contacted us, and they said that the microchip company gave them some telephone numbers registered to the microchip, and they called those numbers, and neither one are working numbers. So the numbers they have are not currently working, but they do have an address, and they're going to forward that address to me, and tomorrow I'll go by and try to make contact with the homeowner and see if we picked up their dog.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. You need to find on your map Tireman Bridge. It's right in the middle of Rouge Park.
Uh-huh.
The fella that you had gotten the message about, that mama dog in that space at Huntington and Pembroke, we have an eyeball on. She's not going anywhere. He came over and talked to me in the car and said he was running over in Rouge Park, and there's a dog chained to the Tireman Bridge.
Hi, sweet baby. Now, who the fuck chains a dog like this? How you doing, bud? Hey, no growling. No growling. Yeah, you see that? I'm here to be your friend. We're not gonna do that growling. How you doing? We have bolt cutter. Come here, bub. Can you get up? Here,
Yeah, he was a few rocks over a moment ago.
Hey, you want some chicken? That's good stuff. Come on, get up. Come here. Can you get up? How far can his chain go?
Probably as to where you are
Some
more.
chicken.
I think it extends a little bit more than we wanted to at the moment.
Like you and me had. Here, baby. Look at that. That's some nice chicken. Teresa, I don't know how far that chain can go. There's some.
It can go quite a bit, to be honest. I think you guys are actually within range.
Yeah, I know. I can see it. There's good stuff in there. Hi, baby. Here. That's good. Yeah. He likes that chicken.
You can see the wear marks on his neck.
Yeah, that chain's been on him for a minute. Come here. He's still growling. Hi, Bubba. Come on, can you come up here? Charged. That's exactly what he's gonna do. I can see it in his face. Hi, Bubba. come down here?
How often do you see this type of thing, Terry?
Not too often.
I do see it.
Oh, chained to a bridge? I don't.
Well, chained to something, whether it's a bridge or a hydrant or...
I'm trying to get him to come down from that rock. I threw some right there.
When I took that picture, he was about 4 rocks over sitting on that
so
rock.
his chain isn't stuck to nothing. He's just laying
He
there.
got away from somebody actually.
He could have broke his chain,
Dragged his chain maybe.
but either way it goes, that chain's around his neck for a while.
But it looks like he's got some type of.
Are you going chicken diving, buddy? Are you going chicken diving? Do you like that chicken?
Possibly.
So what's the meal today? What are you serving this afternoon?
Church's chicken. You're standing on it, bub. No. You know. Not yet.
I think that's why nobody else picked him up.
You better stop that. If you want this piece of chicken right here, you better stop all that growling. Ain't nobody gonna keep feeding you while you growl at him. Meanie. That's his name.
Yeah.
I know you're choking yourself. Can you not do that? Hi, baby thing. Hi. Look,
So
it's
we're all
okay.
just a little juggling, but I thought we could get this one in here too.
Good boy.
I couldn't not look to come and try to find this guy, Terry.
No, I understand.
The guy came up and he's like, I didn't say earlier, but when I was running this morning, this dog was chained there. He's like, I don't think it's going anywhere. And when I pulled up, I'm like, not see anything.
Unchain him.
And I was pulling up slowly, and I came here, and he was just sitting
Yeah.
right
The
there.
thing is, got a toy back here. Let's just see if he likes toys. Stranger things have happened.
This way.
Look at that. Come on, good boy. Come here, good boy. Oh, you're right. That is stuck. Oh, there you go.
It's unstuck, isn't it?
Nope. Now it's stuck between a different rock. Okay. Ooh, Jessica about to go down the rock. Hi, Bubba.
He don't look in that bad a condition. I mean, he's dirty, but he ain't that skinny. So he probably broke.
Oh, you got a leak too, didn't you? I'm sorry about that.
A burp.
You just burped?
So you think it's probably in this situation more, since he's not literally chained to anything, that he could have just gotten away and he's
Probably
just
gotten away
dragging
from
his
somebody.
chain somewhere.
Was dragging the chain somewhere.
Probably made him tired.
Yeah, maybe he went down there to get a drink or whatever.
Okay.
I mean, it's all speculation.
However,
No growling.
that's not the most optimum device to hold a dog if you need to be tethering in some form or fashion.
No.
Is that correct?
No, I mean, we would prefer that people not chain their dog.
boy. That's a good boy. Okay, so you're scared of us. Hey, that's a good boy. Chain is stuck. Since I have him, can one of you go and unstick that chain? And maybe get some more chicken? No. It's okay. That's a good boy. He's choking him. We're going to tie you up here. That's a good boy. That's my whole hand. Look at that. Come on, let's go to the vehicle. It's not like, don't give me that chicken. Give me the chicken. Good boy. He's beautiful. Come on, let's go for a ride. Come on, let's go for a ride. Come on, get up. Come on, let's go bye-bye. Come on. Come on, let's go bye-bye. Good boy. Here, come on this side. Because he's a heavy. All right, come on, yeah. All righty, there we go. That's the boy.
Hello everybody, we have merch! Woo!
Dad, I hear you're recording for the World Awareness Society. What is that?
Yeah, you mean World Animal Awareness Society? Well, I'm a volunteer with the World Animal Awareness Society, Emerson. I volunteer my voice for use in animal rescue videos. And I don't know if you know this, but everyone at the World Animal Awareness Society is a volunteer.
But what do they do?
They're award-winning volunteer filmmakers who have interacted with 2,200 animal welfare nonprofits, including Maddie's Fund and Austin Pets Alive, providing information-rich content to more than 45 countries in the last 10 years.
Dad, what does that mean?
Okay, Em, how about this? They make short movies about animals that are in peril, that are hurting, in bad shape or dying, or homeless in the streets. They film rescuers doing heroic work so they can focus on saving lives. The World Animal Awareness Society posts the rescue videos on social media, and then they're broadcast on TV, sharing the heroic stories with people all over the world so they can understand what's really going on.
Cool. I like animals. How did you start volunteering?
Well, I met their director through social media and saw the work that they were doing and knew that I could help their cause. So I asked if I could volunteer. I am very fortunate to have really great jobs providing the voice to so many shows that I believe it's important to give back. Since I've been volunteering with the World Animal Awareness Society, they have created the 7th most influential YouTube channel for dog rescue lovers in the world, WA2S Films.
That's so cool. Hey Dad, nice job. Do you think I could volunteer too?
You already are, Em. You already are.
You're watching the World Animal Awareness Society.
Yep, that'll do, Emerson. That'll do.
You're watching the World Animal Awareness Society.